Let's explore chair pose, utkatasana. Bring along a block if you've got it. Expect some whole leg activation and a little bit of fire. Bring a smile. We start standing for our chair pose, utkatasana. And I always think chair pose, although so aptly named because it looks like we're sitting down on a chair, utkatasana actually translates as fierce, fierce pose. So when you're feeling this and when you're feeling like it's fierce, that's okay. It's not just a casual sit down on a chair, I promise you. So the traditional version of this is with feet together, but let's just all go with feet hip width for this first one. And I want you to bend the knees, press the bum back as if you are sitting back down on that chair, and just place your hands on your hips while you just adjust your legs. So you want your knees to be pointing straight over your toes, not in or out. And this is why I've brought a block with me. So if you have got a block, place it between your thighs, and it just helps you to keep those knees in the right place. So then pressing that bum back, making sure that you can see your toes underneath you. There's a slight pull in of the bottom ribs and your tailbone is kind of pressing back and down, and then you lift the arms. Thumbs facing up, palms together, roll back the shoulders, and you want to keep your neck long. So looking out in front of you, or even a little up if that feels okay on the neck, but keeping it long. Bring those arms back beside the ears. You can take the arms wider if that feels like a lot on the shoulders. And just take a breath here. Maybe exhaling to sink a little deeper, but make sure if you check down, you can see those toes. Yes, one more breath here. Fierce, right? And then gently bring yourself all the way up. And just take out that block if you had it between your thighs. Let's try once with our feet together. If this feels not great for you, come back to feet hip width apart and just make sure that those knees are staying straight. Now, press big toes together. Your heels can be a little apart if that feels good, or pressing the feet together. Bringing the hands to hips first, sending the bum back as you press down the legs, checking that you can see your toes underneath you. Thinking about that drawing in of the lower ribs and that lengthening of the tailbone. Lift the chest, roll the shoulders back, pull the thighs in together, really use that as your support, your base. And then rise the arms, lifting thumbs up, palms facing together. Long neck, gazing ahead of you, sitting a little lower, but just a quick check to make sure you can see your toes past your knees. You can always bring this up slightly if something doesn't feel good. And if you can't see your toes, just come out of it slightly so that you can inch those hips back. Oh, it's fierce. Take one more breath here, and can you smile? Reach the arms up beside your ears. And then stand it up. Chair pose, not just an easy seat, a fierce old pose. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.